All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive. Today, we're taking a close look at, well, it's a recent article from the Vanguard,
Okay.
which I'm sure you know is a pretty big Nigerian newspaper.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're talking about these concerns that people in Southeast Nigeria have about security as we head into 2025.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they're making this like direct appeal to the government and, well, we're going to get into all that.
Yeah, sounds pretty intense.
So this article, it's talking about this call for, the government to really step up and make security a top priority in 2025.
Right.
But like, what is it that makes security such a big deal in this region specifically? Like, what's going on over there?
Well, the article kind of gets into some specific stuff that's happening. Like
Right.
they talk about the rise in kidnappings, people getting taken for ransom, and even
Wow.
even tensions between communities over resources and things.
Oh, I see.
So it's painting this picture of people feeling really vulnerable, feeling unsafe.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just like a general sense of unease or something.
Yeah.
This article, it uses this phrase, let our security be your priority.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's more than a request.
Totally. There's this like urgency to it, like
Yeah.
almost a sense of, I don't know, maybe a loss of faith in how things are being handled right now.
Yeah, that makes you think about what this could mean for the government.
For sure.
Like, could this lead to actual policy changes,
Yeah.
or maybe even affect the whole political landscape?
It's definitely possible. I
Yeah.
mean, when you have this level of public anxiety, it puts a lot of pressure on those in power to actually do something.
Right.
So you could see changes in like how security forces are used, or, maybe it'll even influence the next elections.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
So, the article is really giving a voice to these anxieties.
Yeah.
But is there, like, any historical context for this kind of, like, public outcry for security? Has this
Yeah.
happened in other places or times?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, throughout history, whenever communities have felt threatened,
Uh-huh.
whether it's from war or crime or even just, social unrest,
All right.
they've always turned to whoever's in charge and said, "Hey, we need protection."
Yeah.
So this appeal in Southeast Nigeria, it's really tapping into something very fundamental.
Yeah.
This basic human need to feel safe and secure.
Yeah, for
Huh.
sure. And, I mean, the media obviously plays a big role in getting that message out there.
Definitely. Yeah, the Vanguard article, it's like a platform, right?
Yeah.
It brings these concerns to the forefront, to a wider audience, and,
Right.
and that can influence how the government reacts.
Absolutely.
I mean, media coverage can really shape public opinion and even put pressure on those in power to do something.
That's so true. So
Yeah.
taking a step back, we're seeing this really clear call for more security in Southeast Nigeria.
Right.
And it's coming from some very real anxieties, some very real concerns.
Absolutely. And it raises some important questions. Like, if you were living in Southeast Nigeria, what would you want to see the government doing? What would actually make you feel safe?
That's a really powerful question to consider. It really makes you think about the people behind the headlines, the real people facing these real challenges.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hope this deep dive has helped to, maybe understand the situation a little bit better.
I hope so too. And maybe it even inspired you to do some more digging on your own.
Right.
There's always more to learn, and understanding different perspectives is so important in a world as complex as ours.
Yeah, well said.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive, and we'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.